Hi, I'm Phil Bridges, owner of Straight Arrow Repair. Ever want to know how a repairman fixes things? Well, come with me and I'll show you how I solve problems. Let's make things better together. Oh, so you're along with this ride, huh? The hallway has a lot of issues, and like this one here, there's a doorway right here. The top of the door leaks, it runs down the metal, and it goes to the hardy or the particle board, and it runs back here, and that's what this is. This is how far it can wick back from all the way over here. So I've been telling people for years that 3 foot it can wick back, that particle board can. Now, a lot of times your windows will cause grief, but this particular house has a different kind of I'll show you that siding, and it doesn't really allow the windows to get much water at the top of them. That saves you from having issues down below the windows. Now, this is a bad spot, but what it is the filters were not changed regularly, and they literally fixed it where they couldn't change the filter, because you would normally, there's a place down here where you have to have a screw gun or a screwdriver. Theoretically, you could slide a filter there, but you'll find that your filter was supposed to be here. The grate is gone. There's supposed to be a filter right here. This is a filter grill, and it's gone. And then they put this metal over it. If you look in here, all that is clogged up. Can you get that? And then you look down in here. This area here gets clogged up, and then the water runs down here, and then that's what happens. It'll do it in your bathroom, it'll do it in that room, whichever where the water runs off, it runs the floor like you see right here. All because you're not cleaning this and making sure this drain right here has to stay clear. Every year you have to take this drain and clean it out at least once a year, so it will drain. Otherwise, it's going to overflow, ruin your floor. I don't care if you have regular plywood, it will last longer with regular plywood, but particle board, it won't last no time at all. So you got to change your filters about once a month, and clear out your drain line. Make sure that water is constantly drained 2 or 3 times particularly during the air conditioning periods. Some people run air conditioner all year, but I don't. So those are things you need to keep in mind. Also, what can happen in a situation like this, since this house is not level, the bathroom can overflow and come down the tile over here. So if somebody overflowed the bathtub or the sink, which this would be where the kids have the smaller bathroom, it would overflow and go into this. And if you notice, they overlaid the floor. It's kind of hard to tell, but even though they overlaid it, it's still a problem. This all had carpet and rough kids that kicked the walls and things like that. We're here to make it better. So the first thing we're going to do, so the carpet guys can come in, and supposedly the guy that wants to rent this thing was going to do some of the doors and everything so he can move in earlier. We're going to let him have that opportunity, but we're going to do this hallway first so that the carpet cleaner can get in here, and that guy, if he wants to start moving his stuff in, can have this whole end of the house. Now, I'm going to show you, normally a lot of the windows will cause leaks if you don't seal them up. Shoes can hide. But this particular house, see that overhang right here? It keeps it from getting water in there as bad. And it's sealed up good. But that would be where you'd seal it, right here, down this edge. And I never seal the bottom, because that way if any water gets in there, it goes out. You also want to seal up above there where the metal roof goes over if you start having leaks in your window areas. But it's here, but because of that, we don't have that issue. So there you go. This is what we're going to do today, and more, hopefully. I'll show you the other room, as a matter of fact. This has been overlaid, which I never do. Even if the customer asks me to, I just refuse to do the work. I don't care how good they're paying. I won't overlay floors. So here's a good example. Even though they overlaid it, it's still sinking through. This is because of a roof leak. One of my videos has showed you that. So it was dripping over here, and there'll be plastic up here, and it'll just run across the ceiling until it finds a place to go through. So there's where we're gonna replace all this floor that's been wet now. Even though it's been overlaid, it's still in pretty bad shape. And that's what we're gonna do. Hallway first. Oh, we gotta fix this corner. This corner is bad. And I think the closet was bad. It's Phil Bridges. If you like what you saw, you think it might be helpful to somebody else, push that like button and let other people know what you and I now know. And we'll work together toward making a brighter future. And by the way, we're not Americans, we're Americans. See you next time.